And some fireworks are being reported in the Canadian Parliament. Now we are learning that Canadian MP has made a big statement. He has accepted threats to Hindus residing in Canada due to Khalistani extremism groups. He has said that I have heard concerns from Hindus across Canada regarding recent developments. As a Hindu member of the Parliament, I too have experienced these concerns firsthand, acknowledging Canadian government backing K-gang. He in fact went on to say, and I'm going to quote him here, we are talking about Chandra Arya, Canadian MP over here. He has went on to say that the persistence of Canadian Khalistani extremism is rooted in the political patronage these extremists enjoy. Listen in to what the Canadian MP Chandra Arya actually said.
I have heard concerns from Hindus across Canada regarding recent developments. As a Hindu member of Parliament, I too have experienced these concerns firsthand. Last week, I could safely participate in a Hindu event in Edmonton only under the protection of RCMP officers, as a group of Khalistani protesters staged a disruptive demonstration against me.
A big and shocking statement coming in there from the Canadian MP. We have seen in News 18, Siddhant Mishra joining us live on the broadcast. Siddhant, a very good morning to you. Finally, this is the moment for the Indian authorities to say, well, we told you so. You blamed us last year. We have been asking you for an evidence since that particular day. Now, you have admitted that it was just an intel-based information. No hard proof was there against Indian agents or whatever you were claiming against India. But still you are being audacious enough to say that India has done a mistake and has now went on to attack Canadian sovereignty. Now the Canadian MP himself is saying that there is a plight of Hindus residing in Canada. They are in distress.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. Mr. Chandra Arya is perhaps a very reputed member of Parliament in Canada. And in fact, he has support and confidence from people from various walks of life. And in fact, he has come up with a statement today condemning any country's interference in Canada and Canada's interference in any country. But perhaps he also highlighted that how Hindu Canadians are living in fear in Canada, and perhaps they are concerned about their safety and security given the recent developments that have taken place. Perhaps he also said that he has not heard any assurance coming in from Canadian authorities or a politician about the safety of Canadian Hindus living in Canada. He also said that the Canadian Hindus have been contributing to the economy of Canada, and they are the successful. They are very successful. They only keep low profile, and at times people consider that their weakness. Perhaps a very strong statement coming from the sitting Canadian MP, especially at a time when the morale of the Khalistani groups in Canada is all-time high, because now they have officially got the backing of Prime Minister Trudeau and his party. So in fact, they in a way got a license to do whatever they want to do now in the name of free speech, freedom of expression. And that is perhaps the concern for the Hindu community living in Canada, because there are chances of them getting targeted, getting attacked. And it's not the first time Mr. Arya has raised the issue of the safety of Hindu community. In fact, almost a week back, he spoke about how journalists in Canada are being attacked if they speak against the Khalistani groups, from Rishi Nagar to Deepak Punj to Sameer Kaushal to the YouTubers who are exposing Khalistan movement on a daily basis. All of them have been attacked, threatened by the Khalistani groups. So this is a reality. This is the other side of the story, which maybe Mr. Trudeau and other politicians in Canada don't want to discuss. But Chandra Arya, perhaps a strong man, always raising the real issue in Canada, is talking about the safety and security of the Hindu community living in Canada.
Siddhant, in fact, can we say that perhaps it's the sinking ship of popularity of Justin Trudeau at this point of time that made him throw the last punches against India? Now, of course, making the relation between two nations extremely sour. Is the relationship also beyond repair?
Well, I mean, there has been enough damage that Mr. Trudeau has done to the India-Canada relationship. And in fact, the way his foreign minister is threatening to impose sanctions, the way economic sanction on India, the way his friend and partner Jagmeet Singh threatens to ban RSS in Canada, or put ban on Indian diplomats, put sanctions on Indian diplomats in Canada, perhaps reflects upon the plan they have in their mind, how to take this fight forward. But the common man, the Indian diaspora in Canada, and the students, those who go to Canada to study, the people, those who go to Canada to work, perhaps will be affected by what Mr. Trudeau is doing. And in fact, the relationship between the two countries, the diplomatic ties have been downgraded. There have been expulsion of diplomats by both the sides. There is lot which could have been done in India-Canada relationship in terms of FTA, in terms of ties in defense, trade. But because of the compulsion of the vote bank politics, and to consolidate his vote bank, Mr. Trudeau's vote bank, he has put the entire foreign policy on stake.
Right.